Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice. We ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I do want to say thank you to anyone and everyone that continues to be a supportive part of this journey, this channel, this ever-growing tribe. I'm truly honored to be sharing this time and this space with you. And for anybody that is new here, welcome. This is a reminder that we're all here sharing this human experience and that this is a safe space to show up as your highest, most aligned, loving, authentic self. And should these messages happen to resonate with you, it would mean so much to me if you were to like, comment, and subscribe down below. So with that being said, today we are going to ask what wisdom is coming in from ancient Egypt to help you now. So, what wisdom is coming in from ancient Egypt to help my fellow humans right now? What wisdom is coming in from ancient Egypt to help my fellow humans right now? This is the one they want. Okay. What wisdom is coming in from ancient Egypt to help my fellow humans right now? What wisdom is coming in from ancient Egypt to help my fellow humans right now? All right, we've got South Node, Aquarius, and 9th house energy. So all of my daily dice this week have involved 9th house, Jupiter, Sagittarius energy. So there must be something going on with Jupiter placements, or because we're almost to Sagittarius season. Not quite yet, but it's coming. And so that could be especially true for those of you that have Sagittarius highly aspect in your chart. So the wisdom that's coming in right now, definitely something that is off the charts with the 9th house. It feels like this is something that is helping you to observe South Node patterns. This is helping you to release that baggage, right? We don't see North Node here, but with the South Node, we see that we're focusing on things from the past, things that have kept us stuck, things that have kept us in repeat cycles, things that have kept us in patterns that have not served us, things that have made us feel less than, things that have made us feel worthless. And so we're trying to help you heal these by coming into a place where you're learning something new. You are maybe doing divination right now, or getting messages through divination, maybe through your dreams, learning about new cultures, and that's helping you to release the patterns that you've had from your past, realizing that we're not all so different, but that there are other tools that you can pick up along the way. This is higher education, this is long distance and journeys, religion, philosophy. Let's see, we've got lawyers coming in, anything to do with learning about the law, anything to do with like those it's like a cult, but it's not a cult in the 8th house sense. It's a cult in the sense of like Greek philosophers, which sounds so silly, but you know, a lot of people didn't think that that was real, and a lot of people do, and a lot of people don't, right? But I do feel like this is like wisdom that's unusual. This is wisdom that's going to help you connect with yourself in a way that you've never connected before. This is wisdom that's going to open up that doorway for you to just step through and be your unique self. And that's going to help you move past this South Node energy. I do feel like that's been a huge block for you, is whatever past events have happened in your life, they've been weighing heavily on your shoulders. They've been making a play in your life. They've been creating a lot of upset and turmoil in your life as well, because they've been repeating and repeating and repeating. And I feel like here there's just not knowing how to move beyond this. Just like maybe you have toxic relationships that keep showing up in your life, and it's like, how do I move past toxic relationships? Well, the only way to move past something that we want to leave is to show up differently. And so they're giving you opportunities here, and along with that, it's like you ask, how do I show up differently, or how do I handle this? And now they're teaching you something that's very spiritual, that's very different. And so it's like you could be getting messages from your spirit guides. You could be connecting with the gods and the goddesses at the time. You could be connecting with, I just heard Horus come through so loudly right now. Like, that was so loud. Whoa, okay. So maybe you're working with Horus right now. And so whatever the message may be, it's just that they're bringing you this wisdom that's going to help you walk beyond the South Node. So let's see if we can get a little bit more information about what's coming in, how this wisdom is going to help you right now. But I do feel like the discomfort, there's like this discomfort that's at play that is what they're going to be focusing on. So what is the wisdom from ancient Egypt that's going to help my fellow humans right now? What is the wisdom from ancient Egypt that's going to help my fellow humans right now? Yeah, you don't see this coming. Like, this is going to be like a flash in the night type of download. This is going to happen really quickly, and it's going to make a lot of sense all of a sudden. And it's going to help bring you a lot of luck. Okay, thank you. Yeah, and it's going to help bring you into this place of stability. Financial stability, physical stability, stability within self, like where you're at in this moment. What wisdom is coming from ancient Egypt that's going to help my fellow humans out right now? What wisdom is coming from ancient Egypt to help my fellow humans out right now? Oh, okay, thank you. On the bottom of the deck, yeah, we've got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. So there's this inability to see things in a very clear manner. Right? Things that are very upsetting, things that are very triggering, I feel right now, and things that are like red flags for you. It feels like, why do I have to change when other people should change? And there's nothing wrong with feeling this way. Like, that's something that is very human of us, and it's something that we all feel. It's like, well, you know, I've changed so much. Why do I have to be the one that continues to change? That's the energy I'm getting from this Nine of Swords in the reverse here. It's like, I've done so much, and this is obviously an illusion, right? Because anything that's swords related is an illusion. It's something that we're thinking of in our minds, but it's not necessarily the clear truth. Unless we have like the Ace of Swords coming in. But we see this energy of just being affected by the negativity, being affected by the hardships, being affected by the anger even that's coming up from that, being affected by other people outside of this situation who maybe are stepping in and saying things that they shouldn't be saying, or trying to give you advice when they shouldn't be giving you advice. They're saying what's going to happen is that you're going to start seeing this clearly, and you're going to overcome this. Yeah, like that's absolutely what I was saying. So with the Five of Cups in the reverse, they're talking about people who are nosy, right? Like getting into your business, putting their nose where it doesn't belong, right? Like, it's none of your business. That's what I keep hearing. It's none of your business. And so that's what it feels like here. Whatever this situation is that you're going through right now, there's a lot of people who are trying to make it their business, but it's not. It's not their business. Yeah, exactly. And it's okay for you to stand up and say, you don't have any say in this, or you don't have a right to tell me what I need to do. Like, I know what I need to do. I'm getting this information. I know I can trust my intuition here, but it's like you putting your foot down and saying enough is enough. Right? But you have to say it. With the King of Swords, this is something you have to communicate with others. This is like if someone's forcing you to know more about what it is that you're earning, your wages, it's like, that's none of your business. And they're like, well, yeah, it is my business. And just asking questions like, how do you think that's your business? You have your own bills to pay and you make your own your own money. So why don't you tell me about your money? Right? Why don't you tell me about what you earn? Why don't we break it down? Why don't you tell me about all the bills that you pay? And I guarantee you they're going to come back and say, well, that's none of your business. And say, see, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you have to hit them with logic. Sometimes logic is the only way to hit people because they don't get it the other way. They don't get the spiritual sense. And that's okay. You know, we have the Fool in the reverse here. Yeah, and the Two of Swords. So there's someone here that's trying to make you backpedal. Right? They're trying to make you backpedal. This is absolutely a person, place, situation. This could be work. This could be coworkers. This could be friends, family. This could be anybody really. But there's someone here who's trying to make you backpedal. Like, they see that you're willing to take chances. They see that you're willing to try to overcome things, and they don't like that. And that's what that South Node energy is connected to. I feel like these are types of people who have had very personal agendas in what it is that your energy has been doing, or where it is that you've placed your energy at. And they've benefited from getting your energy. And so they absolutely have a personal agenda. They want to bring that back. And It's like they're trying to show you, this has been a very underlying message here for the last week with the daily dice. There's someone in their energy, there's someone in the collective's energy that's trying to get you to do what they want you to do. And everywhere, Source is conspiring with everything to get to you the message that you need to show you that you've outgrown this. You've outgrown this situation. You've gone beyond this situation. You don't need to backpedal anymore. You don't need to go back to that. Okay, it's like this person, though, they're not getting the message. They're just not getting it clearly. It's almost like they're getting some sense of satisfaction from you faltering, or from you falling on your path, or from you tripping up, right? And you just got to switch it up, right? I don't trip up, I switch up. Like, that's what I'm feeling right now. That was the message. Okay, so what is the ancient Egyptian wisdom coming to help my fellow humans this week? Okay, thank you. And on the bottom, like, we've got Leo. Yeah, self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. We're trying to bring you back to this place of confidence. That confidence is everything. This person doesn't like to see you, or this, I keep saying person, but understand that could absolutely be a situation. Okay, it doesn't have to just be a person. But it's like seeing you confident is going against the grain for them. And they don't like that. And that could be because they're dealing with their own insecurities too. We have Lilac Fire Dragon, transmutes the power through the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love, enlightenment. Purity of the heart brings peace, hope, and joy. So we're trying to help transmute this type of energy back into love. Okay, and then we have the golden Christed dragon, which brings you to higher love so that you can embody the Christ light. Absorb the Christ light. You are protected. Expand your heart and remain fifth dimensional. Yeah, so this person is used to bringing you into a lower vibrational energy. Like, whether they're doing it intentionally or whether they're doing it subconsciously, this person is used to seeing you play a specific role, or even this job that's used to seeing you play a specific role, and they're not used to the vibrations that you're stepping up into. And so what this message is, and what this download, this really feels like a download that you're going to be receiving, is showing that you've already outgrown this situation. There's no need to go back, right? The Fool energy is just really giving me this backpedaling. This person's trying to make you doubt yourself. I keep saying it's a person, but take it as it resonates. So it's like, it's just trying to make you doubt yourself. They're trying to make you feel like you don't have what you have, or you don't have what it takes to be successful, or you don't have what it takes to be on top of the world, or whatever it is. Like, they just don't want you to know your own value, your own power, your own worth, because they have an agenda. Okay? Yeah, we have Orange Gold Dragon from Arcturus. Opens you to the knowledge for the new golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. Like, you're a leader. That's really what this feels like, is that you're a leader here, and this person is just having a time with that. Like, they want what you have. There's jealousy at play here. South Node just shows that this is something you've dealt with multiple lifetimes. If you don't believe in past lives, that's fine. If you don't believe in reincarnation, that's fine. It's just showing that this is something you've dealt with from your childhood to now. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. Seeing things from a higher perspective with the eagle here. We're trying to bring you this wisdom. We're talking about this, and this is a very clear message here. We're trying to bring this message of wisdom in. Like, we've got Traveler, move in a new direction. Exactly. We're giving you the courage to take a different route than what this person or this thing or this place is trying to take you down. Like, they just don't get it. And that's okay. They don't have to get it. It's not their job to get it, right? They're on their own journey. Let them live their own journey. That's not for us to determine what another person is living, because they have to make their own choices. And sometimes that's probably the hardest thing, especially if we're like emotionally invested with someone or a situation. It's like really difficult for us to leave when we're so emotionally tied to it, because we want to see it at its best. We want to see it do its, become its most aligned version. But sometimes it's just not in the cards. Literally, it's not in the cards. So we have Taurus energy. Trust. Look, trust in the unknown, and trust, patience, and sensuality. Trust that things are working out for the highest good in this situation. We have manifestation. Focus on what you truly desire, and the universe will respond. Trust in the unknown. Have faith. Love yourself. Self-love is the foundation of attracting love from others. So we're trying to help you focus on this place of self-love. Coming into this place, there's definitely abundance here. When we have passions, follow your passions with enthusiasm. We're trying to bring in this new joyful energy. I feel like this person or this situation has definitely drained you a lot. It's like, am I ever going to smile again? Am I ever going to have fun? Am I ever going to feel lighthearted again? And that's exactly what this message is trying to bring you to, is knowing that you have a choice. You can choose to be lighthearted, or you can choose to let this situation engulf you energetically and emotionally. But what you choose is what matters. And there is no right or wrong. And just know that if you choose to be in the emotional state, that's not wrong. There's something you're learning from that. But if you choose to let go and move on, that's not wrong. It's not right either. It's just you're learning what you need to learn from there, right? That's all it is. There's no right or wrong. There's only everybody's at a different stage. That's all there is. We have burial with number 27. Wow, that's pretty upfront, wouldn't you say, with the burial? Okay, so look, I can't make this up. We have overwhelmed, anxious, snowed under. The burial rites of the ancient Egyptians went on for quite a long period of time. This was so that all the correct funerary rites could be performed in accordance with the Book of Dead rituals and the customs of time. Only when all the ceremonial aspects had been completed were the dead actually buried in their tombs and sarcophagi. This card indicates that you are feeling overwhelmed and that you're taking on too much at once. Feeling snowed under or buried alive under a mountain of work and responsibilities can lead to anxiety and even panic attacks. It's time to start digging your way out. What can you delegate to other people? Can you start saying no to things you really don't want to do and that you do not have time for? There is no need to panic. Just be honest about what you can and can't commit to without overstretching yourself. Remember that you need time to rest. When you are spinning too many plates, sometimes you have to let a couple of them crash to the ground before anyone notices that you're exhausted. Don't allow yourself to be buried alive. You don't have to do everything yourself. Speak up and ask for help. Yeah, so I feel like there's just a lot going on here with you taking on these responsibilities, not trusting the process here, not trusting that these people have served their purpose in your life or are serving a purpose in your life. It's like trying to figure out everything by yourself, and you don't have to do that anymore. Like, you can absolutely ask your guides, you can ask for guidance here. There's also this energy. It's just so valuable for you at this time to know that you are worthy. No matter what this situation or these people are saying, you are worthy. You are valuable. You have value in this moment. Okay. And it's interesting because we got Saw on the bottom here with 44. And I kept feeling like I should read this. Not the whole thing, but I don't know why. I just felt like I should look this one up. So I can open the book. It says, look, didn't I say you're coming into a leadership position? This is authority, guidance, and strength. Sa was considered to be the father of the gods, and we have the sky father coming in here to the Egyptians. He was represented in the night sky by the constellation of Orion and the dog star Sirius. In some hieroglyphics, he is depicted rowing across the night sky in a boat. When the Saw card is present, it speaks of an authority figure. This could be someone who has authority over you, such as a boss, or alternatively, it could indicate that you are in a position of authority over others. If the latter is the case, the card reminds you to wield your power lightly and with compassion. This card suggests that it's time for you to examine your attitude towards authority. Are you someone who can easily take direction, or do you struggle to obey commands? This card can quite literally represent some kind of father figure in your life and encourages you to examine the relationship more closely. Any discord is likely due to your view of authority figures and how you choose to interact with them. Of course, some people misuse their powers, so if you feel that this is the case, then Saw card asks you to speak out about it, especially if the utterance card is present. Sometimes it is necessary to blow the whistle on those who misuse their authority. And didn't I say that with the King of Swords? Like, you have to speak out on it. So this is two cards coming out that are saying it's time for you to speak up. you're just going to have to say something, and it's uncomfortable. I know it's uncomfortable, but it's time for you to speak up, right? Because this is something that's trying to leave your life. This is something that you're trying to let go of. And the only way to let go of South Node energy is to show up differently than we've shown up before. And that's really uncomfortable, but it's worth it. Okay, so this is what I see here for you. If you feel like this is your reading, leave the little emoji that's talking, the speak out emoji, down below and say, I choose to speak out and express myself in uncomfortable situations, knowing that this is what changes my path. And if it resonated with you, it means so much to me if you're to like, comment, and subscribe below. If you're interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all those links in the description box below. You can email me for a personal reading. You can follow me on over to my podcast on Spotify. It's Scatter Love Radio. You can even join as a member. I would love to see you on membership. So if not, thank you so much for your continued support here. With that, I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this message. Until next time, stay human. Bye.